Hi, grade 12. So just a quick video just to give you an intro how to design. Firstly, I would suggest that you take a blank sheet of paper like that and you just make a rough sketch first before you actually get to your design. So just to put everything into perspective, it's very important that you must look at your specifications because the specifications must drive your designs. Okay, so the very first thing that we're going to be looking at is terms of size and space. Okay, so what you need to remember that there's an existing silo and that these are two identical things. So you've got a silo on both sides. So what we have here, if I must just give you an indication, is that there's a silo and there's another silo. There are two silos, and basically what should happen is that this is the plot there. So that you should build two units, one there and one there. But you're only going to focus on one of it, right? You're not going to focus on both. So everything is going to happen in this space over here. Okay, so this is here already, that's existing. Okay, and this is the design that we have to look at there, which we need to draw, and there's probably going to be a carport that comes attached to that as well. So that's the focus that we have. So what we need to do is that the first thing that we have to look at is that the specification says that the space that we have to use should not exceed 180 meters square. So you've got to look at two, a length and a width. Preferably a rectangle, because a rectangle is a good shape for any sort of design and not a square. So if you look at the two lengths and the length and breadth that actually makes up the 180, you can easily go with 10 times 18. So we've got 10 times 18, and that includes the veranda that they speak about in the specifications. So there should be a veranda that runs at an L shape, so that should include. I would probably go with something like 180 square meters, and my two would go, I would increase that by say 12 times, and I would decrease that by 2, which is going to be 15. So let's check how much that is. If I take my calculator, and I just want to get to my calculator, and I say 15 times 12 equals perfectly 180. So I'm going to go with that over there. So let me focus on this shape here quickly, just to flip my blank. So say for example, there's my silo, and now my silo must be attached to my building here, which is that over there. There's my block. So I'm just going to draw a line shape of what I want, pointing out by my specifications. So from here to there, it has to be a length of 15 meters. And then I would say from here to here must be 12 meters. Okay? So that's 15 by 12. And then of course you're going to have, I would say, 2 meters for a veranda. 2 meters would be there, and I'm going to go with 1 meter along this side, which is going to be there, 1 meter. So that's basically the veranda that you will have there, which is not actually part of the house. So the house is going to be in this space over here. And if you have your calculations now, you will find that along this side, 1 meter has been taken away. So from here to there, it's going to be 14 meters now, because that 1 meter is part of the veranda. And if you look at this here, this is 12 meters, and 2 meters have been taken away. So that's going to be 10 from there until there. So your house is going to be basically 10 by 14. Okay, then inside your house you will have to arrange the the rooms according to the specifications. So they would say, for example, that we want to break the house up into into parts so that you can see how it's going to work. So what I can do is that I can divide my house into 3 sections. So maybe I'm going to use it here at the back, say from the 14, that's 5 meters, from here to here is 5 meters, and then another 5 meters, that will give me 10 meters altogether from there to there, and then there's a 4 left. So basically you're going to have 5 meters, 5 meters, and then along this side here I can split this perfectly in half, which is going to be 10 meters. I want perhaps to have a split in half, which is basically going to be 5 meters here and 5 meters there. Right? That would be 5 meters and 5 meters, like that there. So that's my line diagram. And then below here I can have a passage here, a passage of 1 meter. So which means that's going to be 1 meter, and this here is now going to decrease to 4 meters. Alright. So these can become my walls eventually. So let me just put things into perspective here. So basically what I'm going to do is that I'm going to have this as my bathrooms, and I'm going to split that perfectly in half, because this is going to be an ensuite bathroom, right? And this is going to be the main bathroom, main bath. This is going to be a room, an extra room, right? That's going to be an extra room as well, and this is going to be the main bedroom. But I'm going to have a wall here across the passage that runs till there, and I can make this section here about 2 meters, because eventually that's going to go, there's going to be a wall here, and it runs like a T, so that's going to be cupboards later for that room there, and there's going to be a cupboard for this room over there. This is going to be my entrance here for that room here. That's going to be my entrance for that room over there. This is going to be the entrance for my ensuite here. That's going to be my entrance here for that main bathroom there, and this is going to be my entrance for that over there. Alright, and they specifically say that there must be a sliding door that goes onto the veranda from the main bedroom. So you're going to have a sliding door in that space over there. And then on this side here, this is going to be open. So this is your this is going to be your bedroom as well, and that's going to be bedroom 3, and this is going to be bedroom 2. Right, these are additional ones, and that's the main bedroom, main bed. Right, this is your passage that you're going to have, just roughly, and this is an open plan kitchen. Now, because you're designing and that main district road is here, this is district road, and this is the north direction, and this is the front. This is the front of the house. So I would suggest that your dining room would be this side. So your opening, perhaps your door opening is going to be here, and your back door opening could be there. So this is an open plan. There's going to be a kitchen here with kitchen units over there, with your sink perhaps over there, and you can perhaps have your stove over here as well. If you want to have a fridge over here, that's a fridge. And then you can have a table there where 6 people can sit according to your specifications, or you can have it square. And then of course you can have windows there, and then a couch, L-shaped couch over there with a TV there. And here you will have an opening, which is a sliding door, which the specifications inform you that there must be a sliding door from the living lounge area into your silo. So your silo is going to be here, and then obviously there's going to be a fire pit in the middle. It can be square as well, and then you're going to have basic seating around this side over here. So this is basically where your seating is going to be for your fire pit according to your research as well. So there you've got an outline of a design, very roughly done. So if you could do that, something like that first. Your windows you can always place in where you want your windows to be. Preferably at the back and the front. Every room should have a window and the 2 sliding doors on the side. So that is a rough drawing of your one design. So if you could perhaps take another design and put it on paper like this as a rough sketch first before you actually go to your grid page.